Ladies and gentlemen, is your favorite Zionist prince, Tal the Traveling Clat, coming to you live from Israel. In the UN the other day, Hilel Neure, head of UN Watch, an incredible advocate for the state of Israel on legal rights, confronted Qatar. Let's take a look at this clip. It's unbelievable.
Israel targeted my country, which is a mediator in the conflict. We condemn the attack on residential buildings where members of Hamas political organization live. This is a flagrant violation of international conventions.
Our solidarity is with the state of Qatar in the face of the illegal bombing by Israel.
We condemn the Israeli attack, which has targeted the state of Qatar.
Israel's state terrorism, which we condemn, spreads to new countries and targets even the mediators. We stand with Qatar.
We also strongly condemn Israel's unlawful and heinous bombing in Qatar.
Violation of sovereignty and international law.
I now give the floor to United Nations Watch.
Mr. President, we have heard a lot about international law from the world's worst violators of international law. It's time to challenge the perpetrators. And so we ask Qatar, if you don't want targeted bombings against terrorists in your capital, why do you harbor terrorists in your capital? Terrorists who are still holding hostages, torturing them, and rejecting peace deals. Why did you host Hania, Mashal, and Al-Khaya in luxury hotels from where they planned their terror? Why did you back Hamas's Gaza coup in 2007? Why have you funneled billions since then, fueling their terror machine, empowering their 5 wars against Israel? Why did you blame Israel for October 7th, absolving Hamas of massacring 1,200 Israelis, Americans, and others? Why is your state-owned Al Jazeera serving as the terror group's non-stop propaganda arm? Why do you act as a mediator by day and a terror sponsor by night? Mr. President, the record shows Qatar is a state sponsor of terror. The Gulf states said so in 2017 when they suspended ties with Qatar. Now, yesterday, Antonio Guterres and French President Macron condemned Israel. But when the U.S. killed bin Laden in Pakistan, the UN chief at the time celebrated that, quote, justice has been done to such a mastermind of international terrorism. France called it a victory for all democracies. We ask both, how is this different? Now, when Israel captured the Nazi Adolf Eichmann, rescued the hostages at Entebbe, and destroyed Saddam's nuclear reactor, the UN condemned Israel. Each time...
Sorry, I have a point of order. Sorry, a delegation of Pakistan.
It's always like this.
Thank you, Mr. President. While we believe in constructive engagement with the civil society organizations and value their inputs, we urge you to ensure that no speaker violates the principles and purposes of the UN Charter and the territorial integrity of sovereign member states. We reject casting unfounded accusations and allegations.
Thank you. Points of order are on procedural issues, not on substantive issues. I give the floor back to United Nations Watch for 4 seconds.
Mr. President, Pakistan is another state sponsor of terror.
Fuck Pakistan, man. That is the best fucking way to end that clip. Hilel is such a badass. Honestly, one of my biggest inspirations in this sphere is Hilel Neure and everything that he does. It's amazing. The way he confronts these corrupt nations one by one, face to face, and lets them know how it is. It's my dream in life to make it to that stage in the UN. I think one day we'll be able to convince somebody crazy enough to let me in there to confront these countries face to face. I would give them a new reason to live. I really would. I mean, look, it's the boy who cried wolf all over again. It's always been like this. It's the Arab world. Oops, almost dropped my computer here. It's the Arab world always being the worst violators of human rights and dishing it out to literally everybody else. It's when Iran, the Islamic regime of Iran, is the one defending you at the UN, you know exactly where your morality lies. The problem is we've got a bunch of disillusioned retards in the West who, because people are wearing suits and because they can't point to Pakistan on a map, and because people in Pakistan happen to be brown skinned, they're like, well, that's the morality, that's the moral right, that's the morality, justice, and I'm going to side with them. It's as easy as that. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you long time. Goodbye, Clats.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.